Hey there, I just wanted to hop in and let you know how excited I am for you to get started on this journey with me. I know it takes an incredible amount of courage to invest in yourself and commit to taking time for yourself each day and to really taking charge of what is going on in your life. And you're doing that. And I'm so proud of you for taking that first step. I also want to tell you how excited I am to work with you in this journey. That's my job, is to be holding your hand, be guiding you along each and every step of the way. So the more that you lean into me and the more that you lean into the boot camp group, the better your results are going to be, the more confidence you're going to have throughout this experience. So please, I never want you to think during this process that you're bugging me, you're asking too many questions, you're checking into the group too much. I would way rather you overdo it than underdo it and feel like you're alone, because that's not what this is about. I'm sure you've tried other health programs in the past or diet type things in the past. And the big missing piece is that support, so that when you get into a bind, when things get hard, when you start to fall off the wagon, no one's there to help get you back on the wagon. Well, that's my job. That's this group's job. So the more you lean in, the better off you're going to be. I absolutely promise. I'm going to throw a lot of information at you in this document, and it's all just designed to get you ready to go as thoroughly as possible on Monday. It might feel a little bit overwhelming. There's just no way to give you this huge brain dump without actually just putting it all out there. So just take your time and go through it. You don't have to understand everything 100%. You don't have to have everything all figured out for the next 8 weeks or even for the next week. Make it your goal to know what you're going to do for the next 3 days, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you have that figured out, you're beyond golden. So in addition to all of the information I'm going to give you, I am also going to give you some homework that you need to do before you get started with me on Monday. Really, really simple, besides going through all of the information, is going to be do your grocery shopping. So figure out what your meal plan is going to be. I've provided some and I'll add them to this document. So if you're going to use that, they come with shopping lists too, and you can use that to go grocery shopping. When you go grocery shopping, don't buy anything that's not on the list. If you feed your family as well and you're worried about them eating the same food as you, my philosophy on feeding kids and feeding disgruntled husbands or significant others is that it's not going to kill them to eat the same way that you do for a few days, and to have them try it and see what parts of it they like and what parts of it they won't eat. Sometimes my kids won't eat the same vegetables that I will, but I can swap out for different vegetables. I don't necessarily have to make macaroni and cheese or something like that. So, and the more you do that, the more you try to incorporate the rest of your family into the way that you eat and your new healthy lifestyle, they'll get used to it. They adjust. There might be some kickback at first, but it's good to be upfront with them about what you're doing and what your expectations are, and that you just need a couple days to get the hang of this meal plan thing, and then you can start to be super mom and making different food if that's something that they really require. Or maybe your significant other can help you with the dinner time craziness if he wants something different. So just know, if you can make it through Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday, that's going to be the hardest part for you to start really getting used to this. So go grocery shopping. Don't buy anything that's not on your list. When you get home, I want you to try to get rid of everything that you don't need that's in your kitchen. Raid your pantry, raid your refrigerator. Try to just either throw out or put in a donate pile and put in your basement or your storage room or something like that. Everything that doesn't follow the LIIFT4 meal plan rules. So in the program booklet, there's lists of food for each container, and they're pretty thorough. So if you don't see something in your pantry or that's on that list, just get rid of it, because you don't need to be tempted by it. That's just one more thing that is going to be a roadblock for you down the way, and I don't want that to be an issue. So get rid of it. You don't need it. I promise. Do it. The other thing that you're going to need to do this weekend is to create goals. And I know we've kind of talked about this a little bit, but I want you to create a big, scary goal, something that feels almost unattainable, that you'd really, really have to reach and try hard for. What do you want at the end of this 8 weeks? You know, what size do you want to be? What do you want your body to look like? What do you feel like you can achieve in 8 weeks if you really put your mind to it 100%? What do you want your mind to feel when you look in the mirror? How do you want to feel when you wake out of bed in the morning? Do you have an event coming up that you want to, you know, have confidence for, fit into a specific outfit? I want to know what those goals are, and I want you to write them down. I don't just want them to stay up here. They become a lot more concrete when you write them down, and you stick to them a lot better when you write them down. In addition to those big, scary goals, I want you to create like a weekly goal. And this is really good practice to do every week, but I definitely want you to do it for this first week. What do you want to achieve this week? What do you want to, do you want to start, do you want to stick to the meal plan every single day? Do you want to get all 4 workouts in? Do you want to, get your family eating on the same plan as you? What are your goals just for this week? Do you want to just get a hang of it and call it good? Like, that is fine. That's a good goal, but I want you to write it down, whatever it is. So make sure that you write your goals down. I would love it if you would share in the group. If you're uncomfortable doing that, then just send them right to me. But that is something that I'm really big on goal setting. You got to do it. It's really, really important. It changes the way that you think about how this program works. And then the last thing that I need you to do this weekend, probably going to be your least favorite thing, but also one of the most important things, is to take those before pictures and measurements. And before you cut off this video, just hear me out. So I'm not going to make you show me the pictures, but I definitely want a before picture. The reason being, 90% of my girls don't ever take a before picture, even though I always require it. And they're always disappointed that they don't have that first before picture. They were too, their confidence was too low to actually take the picture. But the thing that it robs you of is that when you get to week 4 and you take a progress photo, you're not going to have anything to compare it to. And you might think, yeah, I'll feel different. I'll know. I'm telling you, a picture speaks 1,000 words, and you are not going to even recognize the girl that you are either, tomorrow or the next day when you take that picture. So just, go in your underwear or go in like a sports bra and shorts and put your phone in selfie mode, prop it up on a table, put on the timer, and just stand in front of it. Do a full front and a full side and a full back. Just do it, and then keep it in your phone. If you want to send it to me, I love to see them, but I'm not going to make you send them to me if that makes you uncomfortable. Just take them, please, 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 please. In addition to the pictures, I also want you to do measurements. I'm including a link to a video that shows you how to take body measurements with a measuring tape. If you don't have a measuring tape, you can use a string and a ruler. That works great too. The big thing that you want to do is just to be consistent in the way that you measure your body each time you do it. Some girls are doing it like once a week. If you want more dramatic results, then wait every 2 weeks to check in on your measurements. But make sure you do those measurements too, because the scale, which I'll talk about in a second, isn't the only way to tell if you're leaning out and losing weight. You might already know that muscle is more dense than fat. So the scale might even go up as you start to lean out. The more definition you get in your muscle, the scale may go up. And that will freak a lot of people out if they can't actually see their body changing. So taking those measurements is going to help give us a really clear picture of, oh yeah, that gut's coming in, or oh my goodness, those biceps are growing, or something like that. So make sure you take those measurements too. And then the last thing along with that is step on the scale. I like to step on the scale first thing in the morning, right after I went to the bathroom. I just strip down and step on the scale before I get started with my day. Don't want this to be a big fearful thing for you. The scale is nothing but a number. It only tells you what your weight is for that day. Like I said, it doesn't tell you how much muscle you have. It doesn't tell you how well you've eaten. There's a lot of factors that go into your overall health, and the scale doesn't really give you any indication of that by one weight. But if we weigh in every week, we're going to be able to see a trend, maybe of it going down, maybe of it going up, maybe of it staying the same. And that's going to help us when we look at your pictures and your measurements as well, to know if we need to adjust something on your nutrition plan, or if we need to maybe change up some of your exercises or something like that. It will just help us know more information. So just step on that scale, write the number down, don't think twice about it. It's just a starting point. I don't want it to be a source of like contention for you at all. And then lastly, I just want to leave you with, again, another thank you for trusting me with this journey. I am truly excited to get you started on this. Like, you have no idea how much I love getting to know new people, getting to know friends better, and it makes my heart sing when you get results, because I just remember the change that I felt when I first got results, and it literally changed my life just by losing like 8 pounds. You know, it doesn't seem like that much, but it started this snowball, and it has just continued to roll over the last 3-4 years. And it's been incredible. And I want that for you so bad. So the more you lean into this group, the better off you're going to be. Read over all of this information. Once you get done with your homework, check back in with me and I'll introduce you into the bootcamp group. I'll shout you out. I'll let everybody know that you're here. And then you can introduce yourself as well. Okay. I'm so excited for you. I cannot wait to get started on this with you. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.